Local businesses can overlook a key ingredient that will make a difference in driving new customers to your doorstep, and that's your online reputation. Recent studies revealed that consumers look up an average of 10 reviews online before they make a decision. Knowing what your customers are saying online and what potential prospects are reading about you can determine your company's success or failure. Today's expert is here to help you with a strategy to build your 5-star reputation.
What is the biggest problem that chiropractors face with their online reputation? Well, the main thing about online reputation with regards to chiropractors is that it's very difficult for them to actually implement. Sometimes it's just a question of putting positive reviews on like Yelp or some other site like Google+, but in reality it isn't. Online reputations actually needs to be built with a marketing strategy behind it, and unfortunately most chiropractors don't have that at all. And what it is that they have referrals mainly as their marketing source of new clients. And if any chiropractor is watching this video, I know that they're already in trouble because referrals would not be able to generate enough business for them. Particularly if it's an office or a clinic with 3, 4, 5, or even 10 chiropractors in there. For one chiropractor, maybe it might be sufficient. Just referrals might be sufficient, but generally when there are several chiropractors, the referrals are not sufficient. And building an online reputation is very critical for referrals, because every person now, when we surveyed, there were at least 70 or 80% of the people that were referred to a particular business, they would actually go online and find out what the reputation is before they even call. So in essence, what I'm trying to suggest to chiropractors out there is that they have a marketing strategy, a solid marketing strategy, and in the absence of one, I would actually recommend that they follow a simple 6R framework. The reason why it's called 6 R's is because all of the elements starts with an R. That's why it's called a 6R framework for momentum. And the first one is really, the first step is to look at your return on investment of any marketing dollars. And what that means is there are 2 things that they need to do. First of all is to eliminate any marketing dollars that is not coming up with any clients or new patients at all. And the second rule in the return of investment is that they need to be flexible with regards to budgeting. Instead of a fixed budget, they actually need to look at lifetime value of a client. And there's a little bit more information on that, which I will share with you later on. And the second step, once you have analyzed your return on investment of all your marketing activity, is to really build a solid reputation, not just online, but a real reputation, regardless of whether it's people visiting your clinic or reading a website. So it's real reputation that you're really building upon. And it has to be a solid reputation based on quality service delivery, not just hype. And our white paper talks about that as well. The third step is actually reaching out to potential patients out there. And that's where your SEO, your social media campaigns, your video marketing come into play. And the fourth step is the rate of conversion, which means that you have to have a good rate of conversion. Initially, I would recommend targeting a 1% rate of conversion, but later on, as it gets fine-tuned, you might have 30%, 40%, 60, 50, even 70% conversion, which is awesome. And the fifth step is what we call reactivation. And typically when you talk about reactivation to most chiropractors mean reactivating reactivating the old patients. And what I'm also talking about is reactivating people who have expressed interest, particularly in their a newsletter or in an email, or they call it a lead magnet. When people go into or opt into your email marketing, at that stage, normally people have not really come to your clinic and they haven't really become patients yet. So, but over time, they may not, even come to the office at all for whatever reason. So there needs to be a way or a mechanism to somehow reactivate those prospects. And the sixth and final R is referral. Again, we talked earlier about referral and how clients are referring people. And if referral marketing is the only source of new patients, then they're in trouble. And the reason why people normally get in trouble or when referrals are not sufficient because they don't have enough client base to begin with. They don't have enough, first of all, quality built into the service delivery that patients would be fairly shy in referring their services. But when you build on quality and the service quality, then people will be very proud to refer you. And there are so many aspects of that with regards to just the service delivery and other things that's happening in the front office, and of course, during the treatment phase and the post, which is not my area of practice. But again, when the referral comes into play, that's where the marketing comes into play. Essentially, if you have these 6 steps, and of course there are several details that you can fine-tune. It seems, again, very complicated, but it really is very simple. And that's the reason why we prepared a white paper. And you can download, chiropractors needing this kind of information can download it for free on our website. It's www.reputationmage.com. And once you read this white paper, you can honestly and truthfully say that you can build your reputation marketing on a very solid foundation with the 6 R's, with a 6R framework. Again, this framework has been taught by my mentors, and it's been refined by us and my team, by myself and my team, and hopefully chiropractors that are needing help with the marketing and getting new patients, this will be a guiding point for them.
So whether you're a local business startup or you've been in the industry for years, no doubt staying with these types of online marketing strategies and trends will impact your business and increase your profits. Would you like to take advantage of these simple yet effective strategies? You can reach today's expert at the number on your screen. Thank you for joining us.